Jonathan Lee Riches investigates a terrible tragedy in the Atlantic Ocean. A submarine is now missing. 5 people on board. Where are they? But let's talk about the CEO, Stockton Rush. OceanGate, it's a company out of Everett, Washington. But Stockton Rush has a wife named Wendy Rush, and it's being reported and circulating around in media outlets that she was there and possibly running the show as the submarine was going down to the Titanic into the Atlantic, 12,500 feet down. She was up on the deck with the remote control. Wendy Rush, the CEO of Stockton Rush. Who is Wendy Rush? Well, I want to share with you her public Facebook page because she has a lot of information about this OceanGate submarine. We'll call it a sub. I'm going to share this with you. Check it out. This is the public Facebook page of Wendy Rush. She is the wife of CEO Stockton Rush. OceanGate. Wendy Rush here was at the helm and operating the submarine that went down to see the Titanic. The submarine that vanished. Wendy Rush, Seattle, Washington. So she posts a lot on her Facebook profile about OceanGate expeditions. And you can see here lots and lots of posts that she makes. Thank you to the crew of the NOAA ship and NOAA Ocean Exploration for a great tour and event on Seattle waterfront today. So the CEO and the wife is from Everett, Washington, based off public records. The company, they have a lot of, she has a lot of posts about exploring the waters, submarines, Seattle stuff, OceanGate expeditions. She keeps sharing Titanic voyages, journey to the Titanic. OceanGate Foundation is proud to support the work done by Dr. Steve Ross and the outstanding team of scientists and archaeologists who are studying various aspects of the wreck and the surrounding areas. Sharing a lot of info about, we were so busy in the shop that we forgot to celebrate Inventor's Day last Saturday. I guess she's sharing a patent. This is a thing from GeekWire. OceanGate provides a guided tour of the Titanic shipwreck and gets set to return. So she has a lot of insight about this company, OceanGate, which is under a microscope right now. This company is being looked at. People want to know how this happened. How could a little small titanium built submarine, you can call it, was able to go down 12,000 feet like that? Stockton Rush. People on there. She's sharing a CBS Morning with her husband that had an interview with her husband here. You can see. So yeah, she has she shared a post here with GeekWire about her husband. So there's going to be a lot of scrutiny here, a lot of questions, backlash. People are going to possibly blame her or blame the company. The company is already being sued by a couple in Florida that claim the CEO, Stockton Rush, took their money, their $200,000, and didn't give it back, promising them a trip to the Titanic in a specific time, but never got that trip done. I don't know if the victims in this case or other people are going to file lawsuits because of this tragedy. but I am showing you her public profile. She puts these posts public. She works for the company, the communication, and she also, apparently, according to media reports, was at the helm. The helm meaning, this sub was manned by remote control, and she was guiding it. Here's an OceanGate Cyclops 1. So yeah, I'm giving you, and it's a possibility she might take her Facebook down. A lot of times when these tragedies and disasters happen and people are in the news, they remove their account. So I'm getting this to show you who these people are. They are in the news at this time, newsworthy. Kind of gives you an idea of what they like, what they post. I have to speed it up because I don't want to play music.
15 times.
OceanGate brings its deep sea submersible back to home port. Titanic survey expedition. Yeah. Here's the link of the updated version of videos. So they post their own videos of the Titanic. I think they've been doing this just for a couple years, not that long. I think they start from Newfoundland and then take that 400-mile into the water to get to the location, and then they go into the water. They take it into the water. Documenting, this is February 2021, documenting the Titanic is a big job. In fact, the wreck covers an area of approximately 5 square miles located 3,800 meters below the surface of the North Atlantic. Mission specialists are active crew members participating in key support roles. So a lot of posts here, and I'm going to keep it going.
Hi, Julie White.
In case, I don't know, maybe she deletes. A lot of times people also delete things. Delete certain posts. I do think a lot of litigation is going to come out of this tragedy. Lawsuits. So she's been posting a lot. Now we're getting into like voting stuff back in 2020. Still some OceanGate voting things. So yeah. Let me know what you think. Votes. The profile. And this is all public, people. This is public. OceanGate. So she's still sharing OceanGate posts from 2020. Going all the way back. I'm going to keep going here. OceanGate chooses Toray CMA to make carbon fiber for its Titanic submersibles. So OceanGate chooses Toray CMA to make carbon fiber. OceanGate and NASA are teaming up to build better carbon fiber pressure vessels. So it looks like OceanGate was working with NASA in 2020. It's good information to know. It's good to know some of the back history to this company and their manufacturers and who made their products. How did this happen? Why did this happen? Do you think anyone is responsible for this? Pretty cool pics here. Cyclops 2. This is February 2000. Now we're going back to October 2017. Now I was scrolling down here earlier. September 2017. Inside the submarine factory, OceanGate builds a craft to visit the Titanic shipwreck. It's interesting. I saw a post here in 17 talking about the actual Here we go. Here's March 22nd, 2017. Everett Company planning Titanic expedition with civilians. So this is kind of what their starting was when they started with the idea of sending people down to see the Titanic in 2017, March. That's what it looks like. And here's a March 2017, OceanGate plans an expedition to 3D scan the Titanic. Visit the Titanic and OceanGate's carbon fiber sub, only $105,129. And then look, March of 2017, OceanGate starts building submersible craft that can take crews 13,000 feet deep. So it looks like March 2017 is when they came out with this invention here, you could call it. So it's good info here. It's good info to see. March. Look, she's sharing a lot of posts from mid-March 2017. I think this is the beginning of this craft being built. And that's what it looks like here. I'm going back. Now we're to 2016. Cyclops 1. OceanGate has posted a video, scenes from our June expedition to the wreck of the Andrea Doria, south of Nantucket. They were doing this in 2016. 2015. Cyclops 1. Look at this. Economist has just published an article on OceanGate. It will also be in the next print edition. 2015. So here we go. That's it. So this is the profile of this CEO's wife, Wendy Rush. Let me know what you think about this information. Some people refer to it as a submersible sub, almost kind of like the same thing, but this little titanium thing only held 5 people in their little portable toilet. Stockton Rush, the CEO of this company that was charging $250,000 a head to go down to the Titanic, was in there with 4 other people. One was a billionaire and a father-son, and they went down, $250,000 a pop, and they haven't been seen. Are they alive? Is the air running out? Did they crash? What about the people operating it at top? On the top, on the deck, on the ship, 400 miles offshore in Newfoundland, on the top there. Wendy Rush, was she present? There's reports out there and rumors out there that she was the one with the remote control running the show from up top. I guess it has multiple remote controls, someone inside there, maybe Stockton Rush can do it, but also someone up top, where she was looking into this matter. Do you think she's responsible in any way? The company's being sued by a couple in Florida because they claim that they gave Stockton Rush $200,000, a little over $200,000 for this trip that never happened way back years ago. It looks like they started doing this, well, they announced they were starting to do this in 2017, March. But I don't think they officially started actually going down to the Titanic to a couple years ago. And this was according to the billionaire who posted, Mr. Harding, who posted on his own Facebook that this was the only one this year due to weather. What's going on here, people? This is an unregulated industry. This has multiple jurisdictions involved, including the U.S. Coast Guard coming from Boston, Canada, over international waters. It seems like the CEO of this company, OceanGate, we'll call this a scandal like Watergate, OceanGate, fired prior people for his company that were kind of adamant about having safety and not ready, and the CEO wanted to rush it. Going down to the Titanic, you think that's safe in a little tin can? I don't know. Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button, giving you information you might or might not know. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you're thinking. I'll read your comments. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.